Hello, hello. This is your girl, Ask Miss Emma, once again. Thank you for spending time with me. I value your time. I thank you again for the trauma symptom checklist complete. And now, I want to give you some information before I give you that good surprise that's going to be at the end of this video. The first up close and personal with Ask Miss Emma, the trauma expert, is to provide you with some invaluable information about trauma. First of all, trauma is a disturbing, distressing, life threatening situation that can be indirect or direct. What do you mean, asked Miss Emma, when you're talking about indirect and direct? Well, direct trauma is the trauma happening on or about your person. It's happening to you. Indirect is when you're actually witnessing some type of a trauma, maiming, or sort for someone else. Now, with those indirect and direct traumas, there are 4 different types of traumas. You have emotional, physical, sexual, and of course, the coronavirus, environmental. Now, I specifically as a scientist and trauma expert, I don't believe that my profession, social work and psychology, I don't feel as though we're doing enough as it relates to emotional trauma. Emotional trauma is the trauma of all those 4. It's the one that doesn't leave scars. But guess what? It messes with you up here in a major way. Now, emotional trauma is such that oftentimes when we've arrived and sometimes stepped into what I call an imposter syndrome, because we're professional, we're living in our nice homes, we're driving our nice cars. But when you're alone, my, the imposter syndrome can't maintain when you're alone. When those ugly thoughts are coming that we don't want anyone else to know about, that's what the trauma expert has identified as. That's that residual impact of trauma. Yes, that's the residual impact of trauma. Your awareness was completing that trauma checklist. Your insight is happening right about now, that there is something that you possibly need to do to unmask and resolve your past trauma. Now, getting to the surprise part. In order for you to find out what number must be endorsed to validate so that it's reliable that you have unresolved trauma, I'm going to give you a free 20-minute consult with resource extraordinaire, the trauma expert, Ask Miss Emma. That's right. You're going to get a free 20-minute consult whereby you will be able to, once I share with you the number that needs to be endorsed in order for you to know for a fact that you live in the residual impact of trauma and that you yet have trauma to be resolved. So I need you to complete now. I need you to actually schedule an appointment with me. I need you to schedule an appointment with me and click on the link below to do so. You click on the link below to actually be diverted so that you can put information down so that you and I can have a real conversation about trauma. Gave you a little bit earlier, but I want to get a little more up close and personal by you giving me questions so that I can answer them directly. This is your girl, Ask Miss Emma, the trauma expert. I'll see you on the other side where we get up close and personal. Bye.